Okay, welcome back. We are in section 1.4, and in the last video, we finished up by looking at this chemical reaction, and we were looking at assigning oxidation numbers. So, just a quick review on assigning the oxidation numbers. So, there's a rule that says that elements in their natural state have an oxidation number of 0. So this copper has an oxidation state of 0. Then we come over to the HNO3, and this compound altogether is going to be neutral. It's going to have a total oxidation of 0, but each element we have to look at individually. So oxygen in most situations is -2, same as its charge. And hydrogen is +1. These are ones that we can generally rely on. Hydrogen and oxygen are always going to be the same. So that leaves us with this nitrogen. So we have an oxidation number of -2 for oxygen. Then there's 3 of them. So overall that would be a -6. Hydrogen is a +1. And really we just need to figure out what nitrogen is now. And so what you have here is it needs to be +5 to balance out this oxygen. +1 + 5 - 6 = 0. Looking at the next one, so we have a nitrate again, and the oxidation numbers in polyatomic ion are going to stay the same. Oxygen is -2, nitrogen is +5, keeping in mind that these are both NO3s and not something different. So all of that makes each nitrate -1, just like its charge. So we're looking at overall a -2 here, which means our copper has to be a +2. For 2 nitrogen monoxides, so oxygen is -2, and in order to balance this out, nitrogen is +2. This is a situation where nitrogen is different than it was in other places. And then water, oxygen is -2, each hydrogen is +1, and so that one works out according to our typical rules. So now we have a question that says which element has an oxidation number that is increasing or becoming more positive. So we're looking at changes in the oxidation number. That's where it's really important. Something increasing or becoming more positive, and that would be our copper. It's going from an oxidation number of 0 to +2. So oxidation number increasing, that one is copper, and it is 0 to +2. So what's going on is that this element is losing electrons. In the reactants, it is neutral. It has the same number of electrons as protons. In the products, it now has a +2 charge or a +2 oxidation number. In order to get to +2, we have to lose 2 electrons. And what we say about this is that it is being oxidized. Oxidized means losing electrons. Which element has an oxidation number that is decreasing? So let's see here. hydrogens are staying the same, oxygens are staying the same, nitrogen, here's the same, here's different. Decreasing, it is going from 5 to 2. It is becoming more negative. So we'll write nitrogen is going plus 5 to plus 2. When your charge is becoming more negative, that means you are gaining electrons. And when you gain electrons, we call this being reduced. In many chemical reactions, electrons are transferred from one element to another. So in this instance, we have copper losing electrons and giving it to the nitrogen. One element is oxidized, and one element is reduced. We call this type of a reaction long version, oxidation reduction. Short version, redox.